There's this really weird thing that some birds do to cool off. See if you can spot it. If you haven't figured it out, it's the neck thing. Some birds do it fast. Some birds do it slow. It's called the gular flutter. So what happens is the bird rapidly vibrates the gular membranes in the throat, and then that fluttering causes an increase in airflow over the moist lining of the mouth and throat. And then some of that moisture evaporates into the breath and it takes heat with it, thereby cooling down the bird. Really, the gular flutter is just a form of evaporative cooling. And not all birds do it, but chickens do. And it's important to recognize the gular flutter in your chickens because it is one of the main ways that they tell you that they are hot. And you'll usually see the flutter in combination with other heat reactive behaviors such as general panting, retreating to only shady areas, holding wings out, and spreading out on the cooler ground, or even making pits in the ground to lay in. And the more intensely your chickens practice these heat reactive behaviors, the more overheated they are. And my very best tip for being able to tell if your chickens are too hot is to both watch the intensity of these behaviors and keep an eye on your chicken's activity level. So if they're really holding their wings out, they're really panting, they're gular fluttering, or they kind of just look like sick lumps on the ground, you need to test their lethargy. So toss some treats out for them that you know that they love, or just get some of their feed and put it in your hand and tidbit for them. And make sure that everybody is behaving normally. And if you have chickens that aren't interested, that's a real red flag and you need to cool them down immediately. You'll want to bring them in the house and get them a little bit wet, or even put them on a wet towel, and then put them in the breeze of a fan. And you don't want the fan really close, blowing directly on them. That will really stress them out. But you want it close enough they're still getting a good breeze. But of course, you'll want to do everything you can to prevent your chickens from getting that hot in the first place. And I have found that there is one super simple, super effective way to keep your chickens cool all summer long, and you can learn about it in this video here. Happy chickening!